It's the American History Awards.
I do love the AHA.
Hey Matt, what category do we have?
Well, Katie, we have the best war.
Gee Matt, why the air quotes?
Because the best war that is undeclared by Congress.
Well, I do declare that we will have a winner.
Let's take a look at our nominees.
In chronological order, the first is the Quasi-War.
Infuriated by John Jay's treaty with England, cleverly named Jay's Treaty, the French Navy began to attack U.S. merchant vessels. Adams created the Navy Department and expanded the 3-ship Navy to more than 3 ships. Adams had a diplomatic approach, which led to the infamous XYZ affair. Meanwhile, the new U.S. Navy clashed with the French. In 1800, the French wanted to focus their energies on the war in Europe and stopped attacking the U.S.
So basically, they had better things to do.
Pretty much. So our merchants were safe, but only for like a year.
That brings us to our second nominee, the Barbary War. Please elaborate, Matthew.
During the federal administrations, pirates from the Barbary states of North Africa preyed on U.S. merchant ships. Clearly, the U.S. needed to take better care of their merchant fleets. After the Pasha of Tripoli cut down the American flag of the flag of the American consulate, unofficially declaring war, Jefferson sent the Navy into action in 1801. Peace was made in 1805 after spine-tickling exploits of the U.S. military for the cost of $60,000 ransom pay. This war popularized small gunships and added the shores of Tripoli to the Marine Corps anthem.
Pirates are so 1800s. Next we have the R'st of war.
Taking place on the border of Maine and New Brunswick, the Border Ruffians, first time seen in American history. Obviously lumberjacks, duked it out, trying to win territory for Great Britain's railroad. Who knew Canadians can actually fight, eh? So once they put down their axes, they created the Webster-Ashburn Treaty, ensuring that the border that is still there today. The fight would have escalated into a full-blown war had Daniel Webster not stepped in and civilly discussed with Lord Ashburn.
We need to stop fighting others. That's what brings us to a war with ourselves, the Civil War. Basically the equivalent of punching yourself in the face, and it just injured the nation and made people sad.
It did a little more than that, Katie. The two opponents were America and America, the North and the South, the Union and the Confederacy, Billy Yank and Johnny Reb. After a prelude that spanned several decades, sectionals of America climaxed into the Civil War. Abraham Lincoln, no, not related to Katie or Tyler, refused to acknowledge it as a war, merely a revolution. Duck and cover!
Atomic bomb. That's just a prelude for our last nominee, the Vietnam War.
Oh, so communism was bad, right? Expecting more people to, join in like we practiced in days before. Well, essentially, after World War II, America went super, let's kill communism, or at least contain it with the Truman Doctrine. So when North Vietnam was a commie, and when it spread to the South, America jumped in with troops to save it. This war was not supported by the people, especially after Nixon's campaign promise of Vietnamization fell through when we invaded Cambodia. However, after many vicious murders through flamethrower, napalm, Agent Orange, and guerrilla warfare, America withdrew, suffering many losses.
Yeah, the soldiers weren't treated too well home either. Why did we join that again? Oh yeah, the Reds. Red, white, and blue. Go USA. Oh well, we're still good. Anyways, so those are our 5 nominees. Now go vote like Congress never did.
Very good.